Do you need to keep track of your business sales funnel? Do you want to know what your projected income is for a scheduled time period? If the answer to this is yes, then why not design your own sales funnel spreadsheet by following this step-by-step guide using Excel? As usual, you can download this template directly from the Mr.SpreadSheet.com website. Simply follow the link in the description below. All we ask is that you subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. I hope you enjoy watching. Open up a new workbook and on sheet 1 populate our header line as shown on screen, starting at cell B4 and working through to cell N4. OK, now we can enter in the details of our first prospect. Enter James Cook in cell B5 and a reference of blue widgets. In the month field D5 we want a drop-down box so that we can select which of our 6 months or 12 months if required we anticipate that the order will be made. Select the range H4 through to M4 and use the copy tool from the home ribbon. Navigate to cell D21 and now right click your mouse and from the paste options choose transpose. You now have a vertical list of your sales funnel's time span. Now highlight the range D21 through to D26 and from the formulas ribbon choose the define name tool. In the dialog box that opens, enter in the name month and then click OK to save and close. Navigate back to cell D5 and let's enter in our drop-down box. So from the data ribbon, select the data validation tool and from the dialog box that opens, select list in the allow field. And in the source field, we will refer to the named range we created earlier. So enter in equals month. Click OK to save and close. And now click on the downwards pointing arrow to the right of cell D5 and choose the first month, January 23. We want to create a drop-down box to identify the stage in the sales process that this particular prospect is at. Let's create a list of 6 stages. So navigate to cell G21 and enter in the word cold. In G22 it's stage 1 and then copy in my values for cells G23 through to G26. If you have already identified or used different descriptors, then please do substitute my values for your own. Let's once again name this range. So highlight the range G21 to G26 and from the formulas ribbon select once again the define name command and give this range the name stage. Save and close the define name dialog box and navigate back to cell E5 and from the data ribbon pick up the data validation tool. Select list from the allow field and enter equals stage in the source field. Save and close and then click the downwards pointing arrow to the right of cell E5 and select stage 2. Enter the expected order value for this prospect, which is $2,000, into cell F5. Now for the subjective part. We want to estimate our chances of closing this particular deal. So I have created a list of 6 options. Let's enter these values in the cells B21 through to B26. The values I have entered are as follows. In cell B21, I've left this blank. In cell B22, I have entered 1%, as this represents the cold conversion rate for my business. Then, in cells B23 through to B26, I have entered 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. Now, it's very likely that you will want to enter percentage values that are more suited to your business. As before, let's give this range of C21 through to C26 a name. From the Formulas menu, select Define Name and name the range Chance. Move back to cell G5 and from the Data ribbon, choose the Data Validation tool. Choose List and make the source equal to Chance. Save and close, and from the drop-down list, select 25%. Okay, so now we have the basic data entered for our first prospect. We now need to calculate the expected value for this prospect. We have said that we have a 25% chance of getting the order valued at $2,000. 25% of $2,000 is $500. Let's say that the order will complete in January 23. So we want a formula that will automatically calculate our 25% chance of getting the deal in the month of January. Then, once we have the correct formula, we want to replicate it on each of the other 5 months, such that we'll have formulas in place that will calculate our expected order value for whichever month the prospect's deal completes. So let's get to work. Navigate to cell H5 and enter in the following formula. Equals if, open brackets, $D5 equals H $4, comma, $F5 multiplied by $G5, comma, 0, and now close the brackets. This formula says that if the value in cell D5 of January 23 is the same as the value in cell H4, then return the value in cell F5 and multiply it by G5. If not, then enter in a value of 0. In this instance, D5 and H4 are the same, so the value of $2,000 in cell F5 is multiplied by 25%, which is the value in G5. Where I have inserted dollar signs before certain coordinates, this locks those coordinates and makes the copying of the formula in H5 very easy. In fact, with H5 selected, drag the formula all the way across to cell M5. The correct formula, relative to the correct coordinates, is automatically populated. Quickly return to cell D5 and change the date via the drop-down box to February 23. The value of $500 in cell H5 now moves to cell I5, indicating that the sale will now complete in February 23, and we still have a 25% chance of winning the business. Finally, we need a total for this line. Navigate to cell N5 and enter in the formula equals sum, open brackets, H5 to M5 and close the brackets to add up all the monthly values for this line. That's great. Our first line is now complete. Let's add a few lines for our other prospects. Copy in the values on screen for the range B6 through to C9. You can pause the video whilst you do this. Now let's perform a copy routine that hopefully will populate the range D6 through to N10 with the formulas and routines we have already created in the first row. So highlight the range D5 through to N5 and drag the contents down to row 10. As you can see, the data and the formulas in row 5 are replicated down to row 10. Now, all you have to do is to replace the individual values in the range D6 through to G10 with the new values as shown on screen. As you can see, Once you change the contents of each cell, then the corresponding sales funnel values are populated correctly. That's an awful lot of work saved. Let's quickly add some totals for each month. Select cell H12 and enter in the formula equals sum, open brackets, H5 through to H21 and close the brackets. And then copy the formula across the range to cell N12. Let's apply some formatting to the sales funnel template and put your template title in cell B2. And other narratives can go into the range L2 through to N2. And that's it. You've now completed your sales funnel spreadsheet. As demonstrated, you can easily expand this table to accommodate a more extensive sales funnel, and you can always change the variables in the named ranges. I do hope that you found the contents both useful and informative. Thank you very much for watching. We do hope that our spreadsheet presentation was of value to you and that there was lots of useful content. If you would like a copy of this free template, then all we ask is that you subscribe to our channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Alternatively, you can visit us on one of our channels at either Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. If you enjoyed watching this video presentation, then you might also enjoy watching our How to Keep Your Accounts Using a Spreadsheet video, or How to Create a Bookkeeping Spreadsheet in Excel video. Thank you once again for watching.